Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sunflow Channel. One of the deadliest weapons in a country's arsenal is submarines. In the past, they played a massive function during World War II and the Cold War. Realistically, this type of weapon has by no means stopped enhancing and developing, which is proof that submarines are an imperative section of the Navy. Number 5. Sierra-class, Soviet Union. This was a Soviet project of the late 70s of the last century. Belongs to the multipurpose generation of submarines, in which special attention was paid to increasing their search capabilities. The Sierra-class submarine's main purpose was the timely detection of enemy, tracking them down, and then destroying them. Due to use the high-strength titanium alloy, it was possible to significantly increase the diving depth and reduce the magnetic field of the vessel, and according to the last point, this type of submarine is still the world leader today. The class is unique due to its light and strong titanium pressure hull, which enables the submarines of the class to dive to greater depths, reduce the level of radiated noise and increase resistance to torpedo attacks. It is powered by a single OK 650 pressurized water reactor. The submarine's main power plant is a capacity of 43,000 horsepower and a turbine-toothed reactor equipped with 4 steam generators. No matter what depth the submarine is currently at, the chain of command can choose to fire. The ammunition stockpile includes 40 torpedoes and missiles, even allowing the use of nuclear warheads. Number 4. Yasen-class, Russia. Unlike many submarines, this project features what is known as a half-hull design. Only the front and rear fairings acted as a light hull, with additional protection for the captain and conning tower and superstructure. From the inside, the boat is divided into compartments. The submarine was designed with certain changes in the placement of weapons compared to the previous model. The torpedoes in this submarine are not located in the bow as in most cases, but on the sides. In the middle, a similar solution is more typical in surface ships. The body is made of low-magnet steel and is also covered with a special rubber that reduces noise and reduces the locator's reflection of sound waves. In the bow, there is a highly active hydroacoustic complex with many additional antennas that occupies almost the entire bow surface of the ship, leaving no space for the torpedo compartment. The nuclear reactors here can run for 30 years without refueling, and the life of the ship itself is about the same. The primary coolant is placed directly on the reactor itself, protecting the crew from radiation and reducing the likelihood of an emergency. Number 3. Astute-class, UK. The Astute-class is the newest class of nuclear-powered fleet submarines, SSN, in service with the Royal Navy. The ships were built by BAE Systems Submarines in Barrow-in-Furness. It only recently entered service. Development on the project began in 1991. Using the Trafalgar-class submarine as a prototype, the amount of ammunition carried by the new submarine has almost doubled. The Astute-class ships are powered by a Rolls-Royce PWR-2 Core H pressurized water reactor and are equipped with pump jet thrusters. The PWR-2 reactor was developed for the Pioneer-class ballistic missile submarine. As a result, the new submarines are about 30% larger than previous British fleet submarines, powered by small-diameter reactors. Like all Royal Navy submarines, the Astute-class submarines have specially reinforced bridge wings to surface through ice caps. These submarines can also be equipped with dry deck shelters, allowing special forces to deploy if the submarine is submerged. More than 39,000 baffles mask the ship's sonar signature, giving the Astute-class better stealth qualities than any other submarine previously operated by the Royal Navy. Speculation published in the media claims that, by using advanced stealth technology, Astute makes less noise than a small dolphin, making her almost undetectable by enemy ships. The Astute-class can carry 38 weapons, usually carrying the Spearfish heavy torpedoes and the Tomahawk Block 4 cruise missiles, the latter priced at £870,000 each. The Tomahawk missile is capable of hitting targets within a few meters at a range of 2,000 kilometers. The Astute-class will also be able to fire a new tactical Tomahawk currently in development. Smart Battle Management System is an evolved version of the submarine command system used on other classes of British submarines. The system receives data from sensors on board and displays live images on all command consoles. The submarine is also equipped with an Atlas Hydrographic Deso 25 high-precision echo sounder, 2 CM010 non-penetrating hull electro-optical masts in place of traditional periscopes to carry thermal imaging and low-light TV and color CCD TV sensors. Number 2, Virginia-class. U.S. The Virginia-class attack submarine is the U.S. Navy's newest undersea combat platform, incorporating the latest in stealth, intelligence gathering and weapons systems technology. The submarine is designed to find and destroy enemy submarines and surface ships, project power ashore with Tomahawk cruise missiles and special operations forces, perform intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions, support battle group operations, and engage in mine warfare. The Virginia-class has several innovations that significantly enhance its warfighting capabilities, with an emphasis on littoral operations. Virginia-class SSNs have a fly-by-wire ship control system that provides improved shallow water ship handling. The class has special features to support special operation forces, including a reconfigurable torpedo room that can accommodate a large number of special operation forces and all their equipment for prolonged deployments and future offboard payloads. The class also has a large lock-in/lockout chamber for divers. In Virginia-class SSNs, traditional periscopes have been supplanted by 2 photonics masts that host visible and infrared digital cameras atop telescoping arms. The ship's control room has been moved down one deck and away from the hull's curvature, which provides the commanding officer with enhanced situational awareness. As part of the Virginia-class 3rd, or Block 3, contract, the Navy redesigned approximately 20% of the ship to reduce its acquisition costs. Air-backed sonar sphere has been replaced with a water-backed large aperture bow array, providing enhanced passive detection capabilities. The submarine also replaces the 12 individual vertical launch system tubes with 2 87-inch Virginia payload tubes, each capable of launching 6 Tomahawk cruise missiles. The VPTs simplify construction, reduce acquisition costs, and provide more payload flexibility than the smaller VLS tubes due to their added volume. Number 1, Seawolf-class, U.S. The Seawolf-class is a class of nuclear-powered fast attack submarines, SSN, in service with the United States Navy. The class was the intended successor to the Los Angeles-class, and design work began in 1983. A fleet of 29 submarines was to be built over a 10-year period, but that was reduced to 12 submarines. The end of the Cold War and budget constraints led to the cancellation of any further additions to the fleet in 1995, leaving the Seawolf-class limited to just 3 boats. The Seawolf-class cost about $3 billion per unit, $3.5 billion for USS Jimmy Carter, making it the most expensive SSN submarine and second most expensive submarine ever, after the French SSBN Triomphant class. The Seawolf design was intended to combat the threat of advanced Soviet ballistic missile submarines such as the Typhoon-class, and attack submarines such as the Akula-class in a deep ocean environment. Seawolf-class hulls are constructed from HY-100 steel, which is stronger than the HY-80 steel employed in previous classes, in order to withstand water pressure at greater depths. The boats also have extensive equipment to allow for littoral or shallow water operations. The class uses the more advanced ARCI modified IN/BSY-2 combat system, which includes a new, larger spherical sonar array, a wide aperture array, WAA, and a new towed array sonar. Seawolf submarines are larger, faster, and significantly quieter than previous Los Angeles-class submarines. They also carry more weapons and have twice as many torpedo tubes. The boats are able to carry up to 50 UGM-109 Tomahawk cruise missiles for attacking land and sea surface targets. The boats also have extensive equipment to allow shallow water operations. The class uses the more advanced ARCM modified IN/BSY-2 combat system, which includes a larger spherical sonar array, a wide aperture array, and a new towed array sonar. Each boat is powered by a single S6W nuclear reactor, delivering 45,000 horsepower, 34 megawatts, to a low-noise pump jet. That's the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, so you will not miss any of our new content. See you next time.